Hey everyone, welcome back. Jumping back into Iratus Lord of the Dead. We're going to start off a new run. So, our last run it hadn't really ended, but it was going to be super difficult to continue on because we lost our full best squad to a quest, and it was a tutorial run. So, let's jump into... let's have a look. We haven't actually completed the whole game yet, so I would like to get as far as possible. Fewer elite enemies, increased starting resources, increased victory rewards, 1 starting artifact, increased vigor recovery. Stronger enemies, more elite enemies, average starting resources, fewer victory rewards, 2 artifacts, average vigor recovery. Need to finish the game on more difficulty. I haven't gotten through the whole game yet, so I want to be able to get through a whole run seeing all the different types of enemies. So let's do a cakewalk run. Okay, here we go. So, how many... I think we're going to go parts and...
through transformation,
souls,
the will becomes free.
So that we can get upgrades going quickly. Then... we have 1 artifact, Standard of Darkness. If no minions were killed in battle, all minions that took part in the battle restore 15% vigor. Ah, okay. I think we'll save that. Now, what do we want to start off with? Oh, we got the leech now as well. Awesome. I have not looked at the leech, so let's quickly go over the leech. So, a powerful magical minion, but not really a true leech. Rather, these are pseudo-leeches that borrow some of the designs made by necromancers of old. Most notably, these minions do not actually hold the soul of a necromancer. Instead, they serve as carriers for devastating spells that often sow destruction on both allies and enemies alike. They have, however, been known to take on the mannerisms of their creator, which can be so convincing that other undead tend to obey them. Wonder what these upgrades are, because I've never seen the upgrades. Okay. It's a question? Oh, so it's a random enemy, bone shards. That's interesting. So, buff ally. Selected ally gains plus 12 attack and plus 12 dread for 1 turn. The leech moves backwards and the ally moves forwards. That's a lot of attack and dread, holy hell. Kills an ally. What? Why in God's name would you want to do that? Kills one of your allies and the leech and all allies gain 40 vigor. Jesus. Toxic Cloud creates a cloud at target position for 2 rounds, dealing stress damage to any enemy that enters it. Deals 75% damage to all allies and enemies except itself. Sets targets on fire for 2 turns. Ah, so it's got 2 ultimates. That's interesting. Ah, hold on. Summons a skeleton.
My undead tools
I
can
do
be
want to try you out,
deadly.
I think. Where would you be best? Probably in the third slot would be your best starting position, because you have access to all of your skills in the third slot. I do like the mummy though. So I could put you in the... What happens when you go into the fourth slot? You have everything but the last two. Okay, so the mummy... Maybe I should... You lose Toxic Cloud though, which is annoying. Ah, so maybe you can't run a leech and a mummy together because they don't... Could go in the fourth slot, I guess. What else do we have? We've got the stress attack, which moves you forwards. We've got this attack, which is what I want to use you for, mainly. So I can move myself forwards. I can move myself backwards. Yeah, okay.
Easier to make my enemies unlucky than being lucky myself.
Let's go the mummy in that spot. Can you do stress attacks from the third slot? Yes, but I'll end up moving forwards to do that. Oh, you can do Hex Beam. Yep. Okay, so I definitely want a Dark Knight up the very front.
Every war needs its generals.
That seems like the best character to have up front generally. And we want someone that's going to be able to... Okay, so I could do that and that would ignore the magic resistances. Yeah, and you can ignore armor.
No brain, but all firepower.
Okay, we'll start off with that. These guys' abilities don't move the enemy at all, do they? No. Ah, that one does. But not like a mass moval. A mass amount of movement. which would work well with builds like this, these stances. Could build a stance build army as well. So where is your stance? In the 4th slot is the only place that works, and in the 4th slot. Okay, so can only have them in the 4th slot, which is a bit of a pain. Because this one is the only one that does mass moving of people. Okay, anyway, let's jump in with what we've got to start off with. Do we have... We do. Finds random parts. So I want this one to start off with to get parts. And this one. So I'm going to need a wraith and a zombie. A wraith and a zombie.
Why do I get this sinking feeling?
No, and a skeleton, sorry. Wraith and a skeleton. Then I need to create 2
only for me.
People to fill that up with.
How did these bodies wind up here, I wonder? Was there an effort to set me free sometime in the past? Regardless, these remains will be used as fuel.
Get this going early. We'll be able to get more souls and more parts. And that should enable us to get more of this created quicker. Oh, and we've already got one of this open. Okay, that's cool. That it starts opened. The mortuary. That's really nice. The other ones need to be built. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Talents all done. Elite stone golems. I wish it told you their skills, but yeah, this is basically damage everybody with magic. Yeah. Okay, to the dungeon. So, the kingdom had need of the vast riches buried underneath the castle. Yep, so that was the introduction we looked at before. Don't need to read that again. Let's jump into our first battle. None of these guys have armor, so I think we're just going to whack on them early. Oh my word. Bloody hell. They must be armor-piercing attacks. I'm worried that that sets fire to all of me as well, which I would not appreciate. $11 to 13. It's probably not going to be enough damage. There we go.
Decay, corruption, extinction.
18, 18.
My kingdom comes.
Might kill that one. Oh, if it doesn't miss at 95%. Oh, he attacked his own guy. Okay.
Opposing me? You're last.
Oh, these guys have 13% evasion. Okay. If this is equal to 100%, all attacks will be dodged. Oh my god. Okay, I want to see what happens if I buff you and move you forwards. Yeah, you've still got all the attacks except for bombardment. Yeah, so that's okay. And that quite increases your damage, actually. Yeah, by a lot. Wowzers.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
Nice, a humanarium token as well. Some light armor. That combination with the leech and an attacker in the fourth slot, you could use the leech to start off, move them forward, and then attack. Because the leech moves backwards as well. Yeah, so maybe I do that. Because I can move you forwards and get a massive attack off. Yeah, because you move back and the other guy moves forwards. That wouldn't double swap, would it? I don't know. Don't think so. I think they'd just swap around. Okay.
bones, bones, bones. Just so uninspired, you know.
Ah, missing bones. Okay.
Useful if you can put up with their constant whining.
Okay, we do want to get some people getting
Becoming
experience.
almost all memories and useful skills from the subject.
So let's throw the Wraith
new
in there.
Knowledge can be taught through the application of controlled combat.
And yeah, they gained 1 battle worth of experience. Okay, that's cool. We got an item of some sort. Minions with at least 8 initiative at the beginning of the battle gain accuracy and evasion until the battle ends.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well,
None of them have 8 bloody initiative. Who the hell has 8 initiative? Whoa. Yeah, you definitely have to have them buffed to have 8 initiative. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. So, which way do we want to go? There's elite battles both of those ways. Probably would prefer to not do an elite battle straight away. Or so close. So, I'm going to go this way. I've already got maximum mana, so going maximum vigor isn't worth it. I mean, going maximum mana isn't worth it. I also don't have a spell to use mana with, so... Oh. Ah, bloody hell. They all got to go first. That is... What the hell? Why are you there? I'm gonna wait to take your action to the end of the turn. Same with you. We need to get rid of these guys. Let's swap these 2 guys around. Oh, does that take you all the way to the front? Oh, that's not what I thought that did.
Blow them to pieces!
That is definitely not what I thought that did.
Antediluvian evil comes for you.
Oh, damn it. it said only move one. So I'm not sure why they... Oh, because you were there and you were here. So you moving one moved him there, which moved him there. I don't know. That's a bit confusing. Or insanely confusing, actually. Uh-oh. Okay, so that is gonna hit all of my own guys. Which I do not like. I want to see whether you can summon a skeleton with somebody already here. I don't think you can. You can't move forward either. That's a little bit annoying. Can only move backwards. Huh. The knight's already gone. The mummy's already gone. And to the two enemies behind it.
Comes in loud.
Okay, at least I got rid of one of their blocks. Oh. That's... Okay, that's actually okay. Because it pushed me back to where I wanted to be anyway. For that extra buff attack. 30 to 35. %50 damage to the chosen target and the enemy standing behind it. Yeah. I need to get him back. Bloody hell.
I hope there will still be enough left to reanimate.
And the enemy standing behind. So this guy and the enemy standing behind. And that gets you back to the front. Good. No! I don't like this Rain of Fire ability. Slich doesn't seem the greatest, to be honest.
Carve open their husks.
$24. That's not going to be anywhere near enough. Oh my word. Oh, it got rid of his stance. Oh, bugger. I forgot movement gets rid of stances. That's annoying.
This never gets old.
That was a little silly. Gonna lose him. That's for sure. Good.
Maybe I'll craft this one.
Ah, excellent. Nice. Okay.
Rot their flesh and their soul.
Why on earth would I want to kill an ally? That doesn't make any sense. Unless you're summoning your own skeletons and killing them off. I guess. Oh, good. My zombie survived.
Mine is the winning side.